The unqualified with findings are those entities that know how to do the debits and the credits. And they put the right transactions in the right place, and out pops a set of financial statements that can be relied upon. There's one element of that 41% that looks like that. However, in the same 41% of the unqualified with findings is a significant number of municipalities that initially, when they submitted their financial statements at the end of August, their financial statements did not pass the test of reliability and accuracy. And they therefore needed to process a significant number of adjustments to get to an unqualified position. So there's still an issue in respect of the reliability, consistency, and quality of financial management at an institutional level. If that institution, after 2 months of being given time to prepare and submit for the audit, then the audit still picks up errors that need to be fixed. We understand that that's the reality. All institutions grow out of it, but what makes us happy with that category is the fact that at least we are in agreement with their numbers at the end of the audit. The only issue that still remains stuck with many of them is that as they were carrying out their affairs and carrying out their objectives and their mandates, they did not always do it in accordance with the required laws and regulations, especially as it affects issues of supply chain, which I've spoken to in respect of my previous statement about the expenditure side. Many of them did not go through the necessary procurement processes to bring about the things that they had bought or services that they had rendered. So we are raising a flag to say, for as long as these weaknesses in internal control persist, we may find ourselves in a situation where we are not able to properly account for these transactions in the future. So it's a red flag that sits over them that says if they don't eliminate these control weaknesses, they will discover further down the line that these control weaknesses have become an institutional reality. And of course, in an area where there is also deviation from certain laws that govern financial management, that govern payment to suppliers, we've also made note of those issues under this category. So if we can then look at a focus that says, if these institutions do the right controls and these controls are implemented, the possibility is there that they also could move to the next level, because there are many that looked like them that took somewhere between 18 months and 2 years to get to a point where they are clean. So it is something from a journey and an institutional strengthening of capacity that we think can be done, and it requires leadership again, as with any other of these categories, to take the first step in driving that improvement.